aka the expert genius, aka Champ the realist, and I just want to hop on here and talk about this whole Bill Belichick being snubbed by the Hall of Fame. I don't understand why everybody's mad or surprised. People saying it's personal. Me, because I used to be a Patriots fan. That was like my second team back in the day, back in the '90s. Because you know, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. First and foremost, because I'm from Texas. But you know, Drew Bledsoe, back in the day was like one of my favorite players. So I rock with the Patriots. I rocked with the Patriots all the way up until after their first Super Bowl win against the Rams. But reason why uh, my whole view on the Patriots, I'm starting to like them again. But the reason why my whole view on the Patriots and Bill Belichick and a person I like, Tom Brady, because I'm a Michigan fan, he played for Michigan, but the reason why my views, you know, change, and reason why I'm not surprised he was snubbed because from 2002 to 2007, those seasons shouldn't even count due to Spygate, which everybody likes to sweep under the rug. They like to count that as accomplishments by Bill Belichick, the Patriots, Tom Brady, forgetting that from 2002 to 2007 during Spygate, they were illegally taping teams' walkthroughs, basically knowing what they were doing before they were like, I was talking about their defense. Oh man, they just they play sound football. They know what to do. They're disciplined. No, they were taping teams walkthroughs, knew what they were going to do before the team even did it, and they did it for 5 years. And I'm not even talking about Deflategate from 2014 to 15, just Spygate. We, we, we forget that they cheated to get these wins during that time to keep their dynasty and dominance going. Even though they probably didn't have to cheat, they probably still could have won some of those games. Who knows? It's a what if, but what's not lost and what's not a what if, or you know what's not a guess, what's actual facts, what's factual is Spygate. They cheated to get an advantage and win. And I heard people saying, no, he got more chips than Lay's potato chips. Why is that? We are so, I ain't even gonna say we, y'all are so outraged that a cheater didn't make first ballot Hall of Fame is beyond wild to me. I mean, if y'all don't care about, you know, cheaters being in the Hall of Fame, why don't y'all go ahead and put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame? There's a whole lot of other players that's been cheated that by y'all logic, it doesn't matter that they cheat. They should be in the Hall of Fame. Like when it comes to the Patriots, it's such a touchy subject to talk about Spygate, and if you bring up Spygate, you're labeled a hater. But no, I'm not shocked he not in the he not in the Hall of Fame, because to be honest, I don't think he should be in the Hall of Fame for cheating. Like call him a great coach. Well, where was that great coaching with the original Cleveland Browns? Oh yeah, we forget that. Where was that at? Be- Before that, his claim of fame was being the defensive coordinator for the New York Giants under Bill Parcells, and then took over Bill Parcells' New England team, and then had to tape walkthroughs just to get an advantage. I guess that's being a genius. I guess it's what Joe Montana said back in the day. You know, uh, you're not trying if you're not cheating, or however he said that. When they asked him about cheating, he said something to the effect of, "You're not trying if you're not cheating." Like, like, come on, man, we got to do better.